We're gonna catch Osama bin Laden hanging by his yeah. We're gonna fuck bin Laden and make the little bastard pay. We're gonna kill Osama bin Laden hanging by his yeah. He can run, he can hide, we're gonna find him anyway. Meanwhile, in Afghanistan, he's being hidden by the Taliban. Well, Taliban, you gotta be nuts, cause America is gonna fuck you up. And meanwhile, under a rock, the motherfucker's in total shock, cause Uncle Sam's gonna fix his clock. So believe everything we've said. Osama bin Laden's gonna wake up dead. We're gonna catch Osama bin Laden hanging by his yeah. We're gonna fuck bin Laden and make the little bastard pay. We're gonna kill Osama bin Laden hanging by the yeah. He can run, he can hide, we're gonna find him anyway. And meanwhile, where the camels...
Do you know that's my dream? To be a backup singer. I mean, that's the easiest gig in the world, right? You know, there's probably some really great one out there that everyone knows. He sits there doing interviews like, the art of a backup singer is to not be heard. That's the interesting thing about it. I hate him already. I don't know who he is, but I hate him. Yeah, what did I tell you? So, once again, the prophet, Obsoletist. I told you, Candy Grandpre. It's the, and it's not because I'm a genius. It's because me and her sister fundamentally disagree on one thing, and she thinks that she's a lot more calculated than she is. I'm not saying that she's not, and that she's she doesn't have these terrible characteristics, and personality traits. But my point is, the reason that like she's out of control is because of the mental illness. Like, that's setting all those things off that she could otherwise at least control in some ways. Not anymore. She's completely fucking lost it. So my prediction was that she'd get this job that she's getting, and then on the first or second day, she'd start doing videos about how she's getting perped on the fucking job. And then start saying things like, so if you're not, so just so y'all know, if I lose this job, it isn't my fault, because she's went through 3 jobs in the last 2 years, and then she quits, and we're still expected to pay. We're still expected to donate. I need help, y'all. I need everybody to get together, y'all. I just need $360, fucking 4 times a month. Plus, also, if you could give me $50 a week. No, actually, $80, because I need to get the Uber to get the food. It's fucking insane. And it's beginning again. And this one's so revealing because, and I'll tell you why, Brandy, if you're listening, then I really think it is mental illness. And you say it all the time. You go, girl, you dumb. First of all, she's not dumb. We both know that. Girl, well, you know, in some ways. But girl, you dumb. What do you say? I've got mental illness myself. It's called dementia. I can't remember anything. What was I just talking about? Oh yeah. So girl, you dumb. You tell on yourself. Like you tell on yourself. Like she tells on herself, because this is the interesting thing about her. Because you listen to Candy, and I'm sure she like withholds truths and stuff like that. But generally, she'll tell you like what people said, and that's because, from her perspective, she's not like fucking with these people. She's not like misleading these people. She's misinterpreting everything because of her mental illness. Like she thinks that she's in the right. She honest to God thinks that she's in the right. And she thinks that these people are perping her. She's not just calling them perp because they're annoying her. She has been like fucking wound up with this. She believes this shit. You understand? She's not just on the grift. I agree. She's on the grift out of like entitlement, some like childish perception of like money and responsibility, and not really acting her age or like anything like that. Like that's where it comes from. It's not like if she was doing a grift, I think she'd have more to show for it. No, I think in a sense she is struggling, just because she lacks the autonomy that she tries to strive for, because she's still begging people for money. Um, yeah, it's. I don't think it's a grift. I think she's good at grifting for the money when she needs it. Well, she. I don't even know if she is. She's just like it's that sympathetic to people. Some people really do just crack. They're just like, oh my god, it's just. And it's so silly. Like there's like 6 steps. First, it's like y'all, it's getting cloudy, y'all. And then it starts with my heart is heavy. My heart is heavy, y'all. I'm feeling my heart is heavy right now. And then if something happens to me, if y'all just don't hear from me anymore, that's like the last thing she'll do. And then usually someone fucking donates. Anyway, so as I predicted, she's on the job, recording videos, talking shit on her co-workers, accusing them of gang stalking her, accusing everybody of being the narcissists when she is the biggest narc ever. Like she's got complete narcissistic personality disorder, definitely. She takes almost every job. Box. Sorry, it's late. I've been at work all day. I'm very tired. Let's watch.
Y'all, I don't care what I'm doing that's considered wrong or against the law or against this rule and that.
Oh, hang on. One more thing. Just to add perspective to this whole thing, right? Because she mentions this later on in another video. But she, right now, I guess, is in the bathroom in her new work. And this is apparently a tiny little building. Listen to how loud she's speaking, because her boss tells her later on that he and everyone in the building could hear Candy right now. So they can hear everything she's saying. She's fucking shouting on.
That rule. It's now 10:59 a.m. I'm being workplace mobbed already. This is my second day here.
I'd love to imagine. Can you imagine the fucking boss? Like he's sat in there, he's like reading his newspaper at the desk. And in fact, I've got a good idea. We're going to visualize what the boss is doing.
And one of the guys
I'm going to show
named
it.
Gary, I'm mentioning names. Gary, he went out of his way to be nice and helpful yesterday. Now, today, he's acting nice and normal towards everybody else, but acting a total bitch towards me and getting an attitude with me. I'm still new and learning, and he getting an attitude with me and treat me like as if I'm supposed to know all the rules. And so I asked him, like, what's with your attitude? Earlier, I said, are you tired or something? He said, oh, yeah, I'm very, very tired. But today, he just now picking on me. It doesn't seem like I'm going to last long.
Listen how long she shouts. This is what I talk about all the time as well. Like, she always goes on about everyone else making money. Oh, my sensitive hearing. If you had sensitive hearing, you wouldn't shout all the time. She walks around shouting. She's always shouting. She's always making noise. She's doing videos in a motel room, right? At like 3 a.m. and she's shouting. You're like, you don't think your neighbors can hear that? If they were doing that to you, you'd be doing videos about them. Oh, they perping. Nasty ass. I'm sleep deprived. I'm always sleep deprived.
Because I just got here and they trying to drive me off the job already. This is not fair for me to stay homeless and on the streets suffering with nothing. And I'm trying to fight back. I'm on the verge of tears. I'm not keeping quiet. I'm not biting my tongue. I'm going to say what I need to say. And
No, that's what you need to fucking do. At some point, right, in her life, some stupid, idiotic child counselor or something got a hold of her, right, and told her, you need to express yourself. You need to tell your feet. God, no, that was the worst thing they could have. Keep it to yourself. Jesus. This is not helping. She's just riling herself up and getting herself angrier and then confirming her beliefs. Like, as if, like, that's what it does. It like, subconsciously justifies what she's talking about here. So I'm gonna get it off my chest. I just need to get this off my chest. It's like, no. That implies that you're already, like, correct. You're not solving anything psychologically here. You're just fucking not dealing with it. How many open talks has she had? How many times has she got things off her chest? Is it helping? She's fucking no.
Expose every dirty deed that y'all doing to me online.
And in terms of like what it's doing to her life, it's fucking ruining it. Because look, she's always exposing people loud, right in front of other people, which just instantly turns them off. Everybody in there now thinks that she's a fucking asshole, or she's flat out fucking nuts.
Or in person, at work, at the homeless sleep spot, at any hotel.
So that just had work employees ringing me or asking me. I don't know if it's noticeable that I've just paused for about 20 fucking minutes while I explain something. Let's get back to it. Actually, I don't remember what we're doing.
Anything dirty that y'all doing, I'm naming names and I'm calling y'all out. Now y'all try to make like, oh, Candy, oh, you acting like a punk and you being all scared, and you're the one who's likely to sell out because.
But yeah, this as well, like this isn't helping. Like this is another thing that isn't helping. Is like, I don't know if it's a sister, but it's like some of these other people that think they're getting gang stalked and that in the corner are sellout. Oh, she's a fucking. You're not fucking. You're causing a fucking psychological disaster here. She believes this fucking shit. Okay, she actually believes it. I don't know if anyone else does, but she actually fucking believes that she's targeted. So when you start calling her a perp and stuff like that, it's gonna fucking look. She's like desperately trying to prove that she's not. She's not a perp. Not hired by some paranormal fucking government fucking or demonic Lucifer ran fucking program to shine headlights at people all day. All right, and fucking it's not what's happening. Now that she's found this and she's fucking bought into it, she's lost it. It's like this is not what she should be worrying about. It's like proving that she's a real target individual.
You're weak.
She should be proving that she can have a job.
And you act like.
So then, like so this is what now she's more. She's never going to just get along. You understand? She's never just going to like get along with people, and put it aside. Like think, oh well, just keep the job. Just ignore them. Because now she'll think, well, now people are thinking that I'm selling out. How's Candy keeping this job? She getting perped.
Like you're scared to fight against this. Oh, you too scared to name names and scared to do this and scared to do that. But when I do everything, everything gets my living, my quality of life gets sabotaged. So I even screamed at this guy and said, "Why are you getting an attitude with me? Because just now he falsely accused me of stealing somebody's spot and then talked to me like a retarded child and said, well, where were you earlier? Oh, you can't be taking people's spots now." And so I said, I was right here. I was right here. And he's like, no, you weren't. You were over there. I said, no, I was over here and you told me to move up to that other spot. So I just got here, and because their workplace, and I'm working around a whole bunch of fucking men, only a couple of us females. So? A whole bunch of men. And as I said, I need to make my own living.
The fucking car wash. And?
I need to make a living. I have a right to make a living. Being a targeted individual is worse than being in jail or prison. Well, all your rights are just stripped from you from stuff you're falsely accused of. I don't care. I'm not shutting up.
Wait, why? For your own good, you idiot. This is it. She's like, oh, I'm empowered. I don't care. I ain't shutting up. I don't care. I ain't shutting up. So, like, why are you complaining then? You won't shut your fucking big mouth. Your big mouth and big loud mouth. Go around calling everyone out, shouting at everyone, getting arguments with everyone. And then he sat like, why am I on the streets, y'all? Why ain't you giving me any money? So why do you think? But then she doesn't think. She's crazy.
So, I'm letting y'all know what's going on. As I said,
No, what she's doing, she's letting y'all know that like this job ain't gonna last long, and she's gonna be asking for money again. That's what she's doing. That's what all this is actually getting about.
I just got here. And it's a full-time job with doggone benefits that could have helped me get back on my feet. But y'all sitting there, blasting loud music. Y'all look like y'all just got out of jail or prison.
She's talking about her co-workers here. Like, she's horrible. Like, what a nasty person. keep it to yourself. You don't got something nice to say, don't say it. No one ever tell you that. Your psychologists never tell you that. You endless streams of fucking doctors and. This is why America is fucked, by the way. Is therapy. Everyone's in fucking therapy, and it twists their minds, and just like convinces them that they're the best person in the world,
and y'all sitting there, trying to force me to stay homeless. This is not right, and you're a fucking man. And a black man at that, doing this to a fucking female. I don't care. As I said, like, what the hell got into everybody just like overnight? And as I said, I noticed some perking activity yesterday, So y'all want to talk about me being unprofessional. No, workplace bullying is unprofessional. You're a man old enough to be my father, old enough to be my dad, and you're sitting there freaking bullying a 38-year-old woman. Trying to drive me to want to quit already, and I just got here. As I say, I don't know what got into him that yesterday he acted like as if he was eager to go out of his way to help me with whatever I wanted. Or whatever I needed help with.
Yeah, but Candy, it's like, you can't do that. You can't babysit you every single day.
And now today he's being just a total bitch. Yeah, I call men bitches too.
Oh my god. See, she should be just fired on the spot. Yeah, I call men bitches too. Like, what a horrible person.
So, I mean...
Look at it, just feeling sorry for herself. That's all that is. Looks just nodding. It's like, I can't believe what's happening to me. It's like, you're happening. You're the fucking hurricane that came through the door. Alright?
As
Hurricane
I
of
said,
schizophrenia.
I'm slated for being back on the streets already, and
Why? Why? Again, this is all self-imposed. No one's threatening to fucking fire her. If she was getting perped, I don't even know why I'm explaining this to people. It's retarded. The whole thing is just ridiculous. I'm so sick of this fucking... I know I almost cover like TIs exclusively, but for God's sakes.
I mean, I am still homeless, but people think I'm the troublemaker because I got so many complaints. But I'm sitting here telling y'all what's going on.
Yeah.
I had to come in.
And I'm telling you, nothing's going on, you stupid idiot. It's your own fucking mind driving you fucking crazy. You've got to have a problem. You're not happy unless you have a problem. They're playing music. So what? They're playing music. Get over it. Why should I have to get over it? Because you're going to fucking lose your job. And you're going to lose your job because it's not a big deal. All right? People are just trying to have fun at work and get along. And you're there. And you say, talking about everyone's so controlling. Everyone's just trying to control me. Everyone's just trying to control me. It's all you do is try to control people. Walk around telling people to turn their music off. Fucking love to.
Here, take a little break and come in here and take a little breather. Because they damn sure, they don't, they lollygag and play around and take their time. And take nearly...
Oh, look at her. She's fucking talking shit now. Can you imagine? Like, this is why no one wants to work with you. Who wants to work with someone like that? They drop the fucking co-workers in the shit like that. You're trying to take it easy. You're trying to, make the job nice and relaxed and steady paced, and here she is with a fucking militant schizophrenia.
An hour to clean one car when I take about 10 minutes. But I just...
Because they're doing a good job.
Got here and I don't be trying to tell them nothing. I don't be trying to tell them how to do their job because I'm new. But, they lollygag and play around and take their time. I know we're supposed to just work at our own pace and stuff, But, as I said, like, what demon entered you overnight that you're trying to bully me off the job now? Harassing people. And there's laws against workplace harassment. But obviously,
That's all you need.
Workplace bullying victims, We need reparations. We need reparations. I don't care. As I said, I'm speaking out. Y'all want me to stop being so scary and submissive, so here I'm speaking out, and I'm.
Who says that? Well, probably, actually, I'll say that. Which, hang on, there's no one in this one. Let's find these fucking militant fucking retards who follow her. Hold on. These people are the worst. These people are unironically just the worst people. They're like, enable, oh, you go, sister. You go, sister. Oh, yeah, you show them. You shine. You shine in yourself. You shine in your sovereign energy. Fuck off. You morons. God, they're the worst.
Hello, everyone.
Why is nothing loading now?
Hello, everyone.
Oh, YouTube,
Today is,
really? We can be playing
Thursday,
silly
June
buggers
2nd,
now.
2022. Hello, it's not.
We're really playing silly
6
buggers now where nothing's gonna load. Or did I just get banned? That would be funny. That would be funny. This might be the last time you ever see me. Hold on, I'll just try to find. Why is it then not? Why is it not working?
Hello, y'all.
Oh, yeah, never mind. It's not that important. Comments won't load because I want to show them. That's the internet for you. Right, so that was the first video she did today. Then there was a continued 70, where she sat in a customer's car for 17 minutes recording a subsequent video because she found out that she could get heard in the fucking bathroom. It's unbelievable, honestly. I can't believe she has her job. You're lucky. Do you know what proves that you're not getting gang stalked? The fact that you have a job. Because if any boss was a perp, you've given them like 9 or 10 reasons to fire you straight up without any legal problems, and you're still hired because they feel so bad for you.
So, it's 11:37 a.m. It doesn't look like I'm gonna last long in this job. I mean, as I said, I just got here.
You always just got there.
And I really hate when they actually are the boss and they act like narcissistic abusers who are highly narcissistic.
Highly narcissistic. Again, this guy will probably know about a YouTube video because all you need to do is like Google Candy Grandpre's name and like instantly you're like, oh god, right. By the way, I saw a page on Quora, if that's how you say that fucking website. Genius. People, because she used to use it, and people give her like honest answers, which were just like ridiculous because they didn't realize that she was like just trying to fucking twist everything in like the gang stalking narrative during the thing, and they took her at her word rather than the fact that she's not. That she's the problem in these like situations that she's describing. Well, I guess her sister and a bunch of the other people that like know of her started answering her questions on there, and they were just so funny because it was like just blasting truth right at Candy, and then obviously she deletes it. Candy avoids truth at any point. She blocks all truth.
So, in one way, you're condoning workplace mobbing and making excuses and justifications for the bully, but I don't have a say so. What? So I tried to fight against the urge to quit today, in which that's what they wanted. So the guy who is training me is a perp. I think that's him, right? He pulled in right next to me. So
scary ass.
So I mean, the guy who was training me, as I said yesterday, he was nice and normal and excited to want to help and everything, and a few other people. And so now today he's acting a total jackass.
Now they know who you are. Now they've went home. They probably saw that video you made yesterday where you're starting to talk shit on people. And then you come back to work and you expect what? They're supposed to be nice to you when you're just dogging them on the internet. What? They're supposed to be nice to you? Why? Why? What have you done to deserve them being nice to you?
And all right, so y'all know that whenever I have an issue with a coworker at work, you know, I go in the bathroom and do a video and talk about what I'm going through. So
It's unprofessional.
I talk about what I'm going through.
Keep it to yourself. So, how about that? Tell a friend.
So I mean, there was another one of the other bosses in there, plus the other boss. They asked me, well, if stuff was going on yesterday, why didn't you bring it to our attention yesterday? And so I said, because I said I felt like, well, I was new, it was my first day. I didn't want to look like the troublemaker on my first day, so that's why I didn't really report much anything. And then if people were making like, oh, she's always complaining about stuff, or she's a tattletale or something. So I did probably about between 5 and 7 minute rant yesterday. I'm sorry, that's my sleep deprivation. Between 5 and 7 minute rant in the bathroom this morning to let y'all know that I'm being workplace mobbed. And I just got here. So the narcissistic boss, Tony, he tried to make me feel like, a disobedient, retarded child or something, the way he talked to me. And so
he knows you then.
I was trying to tell him about the perp with the sunglasses. I couldn't say gang stalker or perp, but the perp coworker with the sunglasses, he looked like he was tanned white, but I don't think he was quite Hispanic. And yesterday, I told them today, because
oh my God,
the boss Tony, he was like, he told me, oh well Tony, he told me that he told me that, oh well, you should mind your own business. And he falsely accused me of, trying to police and control what the other coworkers do, when I was trying to let him know that that perp coworker was lollygagging and holding me back and taking his time, on purpose to try to, as a perp tactic to get on underneath my skin. But of course, they're going to act like they don't understand it. So I didn't even mention about the gang stalking, but I know what was going on. So then that same perp yesterday was blaring super loud music. And so when I didn't even know until after a certain time that they have some temps that work here too, in which I didn't know that. And so yesterday, I keep saying yesterday, earlier today, when I went to go in the bathroom and vent. And so Mr. Tony, he tried to talk about, oh, we heard you throughout the whole we heard you throughout the whole, you were loud, and we heard you throughout the whole building and stuff like that. What's a tiny little building? And I was doggone frustrated, because it's like, how the hell?
Again, I was doggone frustrated, so I had the right to just go and express. It's like somebody told her she has the right to go and express herself at some point in her life, and that was a major mistake. It's like, no, adults, you shouldn't just be expressing yourself. Something you tell a child was like a emotional withdrawal. Like, not, this isn't good advice for an adult at all. It makes you look ridiculous. Everybody has these problems, and you're the one whinging all the time. You're the one all the morning.
So they were like, well, oh, well, if you were if they were saying that, oh well, if you they were saying that if you
He's sat in some
had,
customer's car right now.
You know,
You
I'm so sorry, I can't even think properly.
You paid to clean it. right, and park it back up, all right? Not sit in it and do a video, a 17 fucking minute video. And well, I'm frustrated. I'm venting. It's not your car. Get out of somebody's fucking property for fuck's sake. Nobody wants you in there.
Only due to my sleep deprivation. But yesterday
I'm surprised they
they
let
had
you
a
drive the
guy
cars.
that I didn't know if he worked here or was a temp, and he said when I asked him
And I
about
don't just mean
cleaning the
her.
carpet,
I mean anybody there. I wouldn't want anyone driving my car.
he said, "Oh, just clean it." And I felt like, well, wow, he was pretty much rude and unhelpful like twice yesterday. So they wanted me to tell everything and tell right away, you know. But if the guy Gary is supposed to be training me, why the hell is he acting like a perp bully? And so this morning, just now, Mr. Tony, he was like, he said, well, oh yeah, in the bathroom I heard you mention bullying, so that means somebody doing something to you. Now if somebody's saying something that's getting underneath your skin, oh, you allow it to get underneath your skin, and you know, and stuff like that. So I'm still new and trying to figure out how things operate.
That's just how things operate in adult life. Like, what do you mean I'm just new? You're 38. You're not a new adult.
And so he started to get mad at me. He's like, "What were you
It's
doing up in there?
basic.
Who were you aggressively demanding answer? Or what are you? Who were you talking to on the phone in there? Or what were you doing up in there?" And I said, "Well, I did a video." And he's like, "To put up on social media? Huh? And so I just stood there and didn't say anything, you know.
Yeah, shuts
So,
down.
as I said, I just got here and dealing with hostile workplace environment, and I can't do this job.
You the hostility in there, Candy. You are the hostility.
But
Everyone else is just like playing the music and trying to, have a good time at work, do the job and go home. You're there trying to like all these fucking interpersonal fucking issues and drama with people. That is the opposite of what you're supposed to do at work.
stop workplace mobbing me. Stop bullying me.
Candy, it's not workplace mobbing. It's the same schizophrenia that you take with you up and down the highway when you're chasing cars, in your hotel room when you're fucking moaning about people living their lives outside and doing ordinary things.
And as I said, this is a bunch of dudes.
Oh, yeah, it's men. It's probably white guys as well, is it? Oh, it's white people. We black people gotta stick to
So,
them.
shucks, if I get fired and I end up back homeless,
Oh yeah.
I mean, I keep on saying, well, I'm still homeless anyway, you know. If I end up back jobless, is what I meant to say. I mean, I was highly tempted to want to quit, and then it's like I need some time to calm down. And so then he's saying, the cars can't, we need some production, and
yeah,
if the cars can't be, we can't get our production in. If you're sitting in here in the office
or sitting in the car park for 17 minutes in a car recording a video for YouTube,
when you're supposed to be out there working and stuff, but then he's trying to tell me don't worry about what they're doing and just focus on yourself and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are doing stuff to me to get, to try to get underneath my skin and bully me and perp me off the job.
They've done nothing.
On Twitter, I just saw the conspiracy bot guy. He said, well, if you're not a targeted individual already, then I don't know what you're doing with your life. So,
yeah, sounds like a smart guy.
As I said, I just got here, and I already feel like I don't like that Tony guy. I don't like him. I don't care. He may be the doggone boss, but I don't like narcissistic abusers. I don't. And you're gonna sit there and try to make it like as if I'm trying to control or boss around. I didn't even tell that guy that was perping me yesterday. I didn't tell him nothing.
No, you grassed on him.
They're narcissistic abusers. That's what they do. They be like, well, if you have a problem, you come tell me, and you come tell me right away. And then they always defend the sociopathic
because your
bully
problems are ridiculous
and make me out to look like the crazy one. But then he's saying that he doesn't want a hostile work environment or anything like that, that he doesn't want a hostile work environment. And see, that's why I say, like, real targeted individuals, some people say that TIs need to start their own business. And they're trying to stop me from making any money from my writings. So I got to be forced to be employed or with these low wage jobs. And guess what? I heard that in Tampa, Florida, in order to survive and live in Tampa, Florida, they said you have to work 3 full-time jobs in order to get to afford a place to live in Tampa, Florida. So, it's unfair, the fact that y'all making it like I'm doing something wrong for exposing the bullying and abuse that I'm going through. As I said, and they're like, oh, well, why didn't you ask, why didn't you ask Gary for help yesterday? And so I said, well, he was, I said, well, he got off at a certain time, and so then the boss Tony's like, so what? We all get off at a certain time. Like being just smart ass, So, and I said, I'm still learning and stuff. And I said, well, this guy, because the perps, they like to do stuff on purpose to get underneath your skin and make you mad. So I said that guy was taking his time and took like a whole hour. I'm sitting here in the car for a whole hour while he's just lollygagging. And then later on got another vehicle and blasted music super freaking loud. And so as I said, and I'm supposed to bite my tongue in order to survive and keep my mouth shut and just let all this anger build in. Like, I just had a little outburst. Yeah, I did. And I asked the Gary guy, I said, why are you getting an attitude with me today? So I'm letting y'all know whatever I'm going through.
What she's doing, she's letting you know when I quit, it's not my fault. You can't blame me, even though we can.
But it's okay for everybody else to work at their own pace and take an hour if they want to with the car. I know they said we work at our own pace, but I'm new and I just got here and I have not told anybody what to do, or try to control what anybody does. But I see the perp activity going on.
Yeah, everywhere.
So targeted individuals can't keep a job and it's not our fault.
Yeah.
And
there
so
we
here,
go.
I'm not sure. I think this is a Volkswagen Touareg. I almost had a hard time trying to start this vehicle. And so it's like I'm new and asking for help and get treated like as if I'm a veteran who's asking stupid questions. That's how I'm being treated. Like as if I'm like, wow, you treat me like as if I already know. If you're supposed to be training me, you should tell me the ropes and tell me everything I'm supposed to do, and don't get an attitude with me and treat me like as if I should already know stuff that I know nothing about. I didn't know that I was supposed to turn in the time. These little sheets or whatever. As I said, a totally different attitude today. So if I lose my job, or if I'm fired, and I just got here, if I'm fired, y'all will know it's part of my targeting, and y'all will know for sure Candy Grandpre did not sell out.
Oh my God. That's what's important, guys.
But y'all falsely accuse me of selling out and making money off of perping people when I'm the one who's y'all doing this to me.
Who cares? If you can sell out and get off the streets, do it. Jeez.
And using projection. And I'm not biting my tongue about narcissistic abusers or gang stalkers. I'm tired of being hurt and abused. So I'm speaking my doggone mind. And so y'all, I gotta be punished with homelessness for speaking my mind.
Yeah.
And they expect you to stay silent about narcissistic abuse and gang stalking, and oh, you deserve to be punished with losing your job or forced homelessness. And that's why I say I wanted to try to make a living from my writings, because then I don't have to worry about stress from sleep
Yeah, well, I want to be an astronaut, or like a famous footballer, but
deprivation and workplace mobbing or none of that.
I don't want to be an astronaut, actually. That sounds horrible.
And I know that Mr. Jermaine, he asked me, well, why didn't you say anything yesterday? He said, well, I left at about 3:00, and I said, well, yeah, I didn't say anything yesterday, and I said I'm still trying to figure things out, and I said, well, I didn't say anything in the first place because I just didn't want to look like the troublemaker or the tattletale on my first day. So I mean, that's why I say, I mean, I wish that people were more supportive of my writings and stuff like that, because a real targeted individual, they'll make sure they run you off the job, and all it takes is for a coworker to be get an attitude with you and pick trouble with you just for no reason at all.
Get off your phone. You're driving. Get off your phone.
I mean, I almost was gonna quit, but I'm trying to stick.
Since if it's like a threat to us, like I'm not gonna be the one living on the streets.
Do it, but I just have a sour feeling about the doggone manager now.
Who cares?
But I mean, some people say you gotta report stuff before.
No, just keep digging yourself and do your fucking job.
Before it escalates.
This is it escalating, idiot.
And then
You're escalating
the perps will be like, oh, this is more so proof of that Candy doesn't have the mentality, the sense, or the business to drive a car. So I mean, it's okay for them to take breaks and lollygag and do whatever they want. So and there he go, like getting an attitude, like as if he's impatient and disgusted with me and stuff like that. Like as if I'm a nuisance and a burden now all of a sudden. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what got into him, why he changed, And these people think they're God, and they're not God at all.
Fucking hell. I mean, really? Really? There was a part 3, I guess. We're not gonna watch the... Oh my god, hang on.
So,
There's another video she made after this, but it's 40 minutes. I can't watch that. It's just gonna be all the same shit
Gary
again.
was trying to get me to move up, I guess. But they out here, I guess the music ain't as loud right now. But, yeah, this is a Volkswagen Tiguan or something like that. Wait a minute. Oh. This is, difficult. So what they were trying to say, have you ever heard of, sleep, like defending, the perp co-workers and stuff, Mr. Tony, he said, well, have you ever heard of people sleeping on the wrong side of the bed, like with narcissistic mannerisms and stuff like that. So, I mean, as I said, if I lose come on, man, I'm about to pull out.
Look at her.
Well, he didn't
Look at
know.
her face.
But, I mean, all these ghetto gangster, People who look like they done freaking been in prison, and y'all want to talk about me being unprofessional?
You look like you've just come out
It's
for the
always to
woman's
talk about
prison.
my inappropriate behavior
Look at
and
you.
everything.
How do you know they've not just been homeless?
So, yeah.
She thinks
Let
so
me
much of
finish.
herself. Fucking hell. Fucking fruitcake. Seriously. I'm gonna play this one. I think this one was from yesterday. She's uploaded it today by accident. It says checking in. Good day at work so far. This is a good day.
Hello, y'all. It's 11:59 a.m. So I'm sitting here waiting. I'm just checking in for a brief moment. So far, no problems. I've been here 2 hours. No problems so far. Everything all right. So far, you know. So I'm on my 4th vehicle right now. I'm just waiting for an open spot to get gas, put gas in here. And so a couple more hours, then it'll be lunch break. So I'm just checking in and just letting y'all know that I'm all right so far for now. So I'll see y'all.
Yeah, that's pretty much it so far. Just typical shit.
Some Freemason perks.
Oh wait, hang on, there is
Freemasons.
this, look. This is her harassing people at her place of work. She works at the airport, she said.
And they just
It's like,
pulled up. Some Freemason perks. Freemasons. And they just pulled up. Some Freemason perks. Freemasons.
I mean, amazing. Anyway, so that's it for today. We'll see if she quits tomorrow. Don't do it, Candy. Stick with it. You don't want to be back in the streets again. Remember how cold it was and when it was raining. Don't do it. See you later.